biggest story that we are tracking, of course, is the United States 45th president, all set to take oath as the 47th president in Washington, D.C. Now, this will mark one of the most remarkable comebacks in the modern politics. Trump is also only the second president in 230-plus years of American democracy to have come to power, lost the re-election and then returned to the White House. On day one of office, Trump's plans on signing as many as 100 executive orders with major focus on border security and energy as well. Meanwhile, Reliance Industries chairman Mukesh Ambani and Reliance Foundation chairperson Neeta Ambani posed for a photograph with the US President-elect Donald Trump. The couple reportedly were among the few Indian entrepreneurs invited to a candlelight dinner a day before the inauguration. Among others, Amazon boss Jeff Bezos was among the global business leaders in attendance at the dinner. Times Network's Ashish joins us now with what's expected from the ceremony later today. Ashish.
America is all set to enter its new era as Donald Trump will be sworn in as the 47th President of the United States. This will be his second term into office and will mark one of the most remarkable political comebacks in US history. In fact, what makes it even more remarkable is the fact that Donald Trump has come back from all odds, the kind of cases that he's faced and even including assassination attempts that have not stopped his Trump wagon into now marching back into the US Capitol. But unfortunately for his supporters, a lot of them will not be able to catch the entire event live because the outdoor event has been cancelled because of the temperatures. This means that the inauguration ceremony will take place indoors in a room, in a hall that can accommodate 600 people, and the topmost faces of the US Congress and also some tech leaders and all the biggest names in the world are expected to attend this inauguration. Now, traditionally, inauguration is an event where the president-elect is sworn in and the outgoing president, of course, wishes him well. And this inauguration will happen with Donald Trump and, of course, his vice president pick, J.D. Vance, swearing on the Bible. They will, of course, take the oath on the Bible. It will be administered by the Chief Justice of the United States, John Roberts. And this entire ceremony is going to be streamed live for viewers from across the world. And, of course, like you see with everything that involves Donald Trump, it is going to be a massive, massive affair. In fact, he had also invited the Chinese president who is skipping this particular event. Some of the biggest names from across the world had also been invited and a lot of them are expected to skip the event. Instead, because of security reasons, a lot of these countries will be sending their official representatives. So it remains to be seen how it entirely plays out. But again, like you see with Donald Trump, he is expected to give out an inaugural address right after the swearing in. And also he has promised to sign a lot of executive orders soon after his inauguration. We'll of course see how this entire thing plays out.
All right, then thanks Ashish for getting us a lowdown on that inauguration ceremony. Then Trump 2.0 is taking flight. But now let's also put the spotlight then on Trump's political journey so far. What's next on his to-do list then after the inauguration? Take a look at this special report.
We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. We will never give in. We will never give up.
January 20th, 2025 will be marked in the history books forever. Donald J. Trump returns to the White House, not just as a former president, but also as the 47th president of the United States. After twice being impeached, battling legal challenges and defying countless odds, Trump makes his triumphant return. Today, America witnesses not just the comeback of a presidency, but the start of a new chapter in political history. Trump's path to the White House has been anything but smooth. More of a political demolition derby with plenty of crashes and burns along the way. His first impeachment in 2019 was tied to the Ukraine scandal, which painted him as a leader willing to exchange political favors for personal gain. But like a political phoenix, he rose from the flames after a Senate acquittal in 2020, a moment that set the stage for a second re-election battle. In 2021, however, things took a darker turn after the January 6th Capitol riot, when Trump faced a second impeachment for inciting an insurrection. A rare bipartisan move saw 10 Republican lawmakers break ranks, voting to impeach him. Despite the weight of the charges, Trump was acquitted once again. The nation was split. Some saw a victim of political persecution. Others saw a man continuously avoiding the consequences of his actions.
In Georgia,
I am tired of watching Americans be put last.
he wants you.
2024 wasn't just about rallies. It was about a political comeback. As Trump geared up for another shot at the presidency, the election was fraught with chaos and controversy. His challenger was a candidate as divisive as he was, and the nation was primed for yet another showdown at the ballot box. Amid new accusations of voter fraud and challenges to the integrity of the voting process, Trump and his allies did not back down. In fact, they doubled down, claiming that the 2024 election was rigged, continuing to stoke anger and division. The narrative that had powered his first campaign, fighting the system to reclaim America, was now more critical than ever. Trump's resilience was on full display as legal battles over election results dragged on. But unlike his first term, there was no stopping him from using every tool in his arsenal. He made sure that his message was front and center, whether it was on social media, rallies, or his own branded news network. As Trump prepared for the 2024 election, the media landscape was more fractured than ever. The rise of alternative media platforms gave Trump a powerful megaphone, enabling him to bypass traditional outlets that had once tried to hold him accountable. This time, he was more polished, more determined, and his base more motivated. His message was clear: make America great yet again.
We're never going to stop fighting for you, for your dreams.
Even with legal challenges looming, his political machine was in full swing, mobilizing millions of Americans who felt unheard. As traditional media questioned his every move, Trump found new ways to seize control of the narrative, turning every setback into a rallying cry.
Together we can truly make.
All right, then that's the backdrop that his inauguration then is coming against. But now, thanks to Trump, TikTok began restoring its services after President-elect Donald Trump said that he would revive the app's access in the United States when he returns to power later today. TikTok also thanked.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.